Hello everybody out there, SoCal Saber here. Welcome back to today is going to be turn 2 in 1796 of Field Commander Napoleon. Before I get started and take us down to the board, I wanted to send some special thanks out to all of our supporters, all the supporters of the channel. And today's recognition goes to Max Ezert. I hope I pronounced that right. After I did turn 1 for Napoleon, he provided some feedback on the channel as the things that I was doing wrong, and I really appreciate that because I want to learn how to play these games properly, and they really helped. So I printed out his feedback, I reviewed it in the rule book, and I reviewed a few other things. So hopefully this is going to be a better one. So let's get down to the board and take a look at where we left off. Okay, in the first, just a review. Napoleon's troops went up into Turin and won the battle up there, and they took over occupation of the Turin county. The requirement for after March, which that was March, that Napoleon has to control a minimum of 2 cities all the time, or he loses that. You can see there was a big push because of the numbers of the battle numbers. There was a big push during the enemy movement to get up here and go after Turin. So, you know, I'm a little bit stuck right now. This is an awful big battle. I think what I'm going to do is I have 2 choices. So move the troops. And another mistake I made, I thought I was buying a cannon. I bought this, I put it in Turin to go with these troops, and it's not. It's a fortification. And so it has to stay in Turin. I'm not going to go back and say, well, you know, fixing mistakes is how it's not how I learn. So I can either take some troops and go up here and try to capture this, and that would allow me to have 3. And then depending on which way the push went, I mean, I could actually bring these guys back down here after I control it and try to get some of those enemy troops moving up that way instead. So we'll see, see what's going to happen here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take these troops here. We're going to move them into Turin, which will create a battle. I mean, not Turin, where this is Milan. It's going to create a battle. It's going to leave Turin pretty isolated. So I think I'm going to move some troops down from here into Turin to put up some sort of a defense. Let's see what we got here. 5, 10, 16, that's 9, 15, 22, 30. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll keep these guys. So I can't spend all. I can only bring, if I take those guys in there to fight, I can't get them all back because it pays. I get 1. Napoleon I can get back because he's free. So I'm going to leave them there. These guys are going to be in the battle. Oh, well, first thing I was supposed to do was see I'm not even using the sequence of play. I'm supposed to, but it is now May 1796. Now we're making the moves. Here's my debate right here. I want to maybe try to bring, you know, when it force march 1 or 2 of these guys back over here if they win. Okay, so I think I'm going to take these 3 here. This might be a danger. They're going to move into here. There's no city to claim here, but get rid of some of these enemy forces that are coming up here. So that's my moves. I'm going to resolve battles. Okay, we're going to resolve this one up here in Mathen first. So I got to move the camera a little bit so that you can see the battle board. And okay, I have moved the troops from that area over to there. As you can see, the enemy has a cannon up here in the fortification. I brought 3 troops over and put them in column formation. So the first thing that we're going to do on the pre-battle is going to be roll for the fog of war. They have 2 supplies right now. So if they have 4 to 6 plus 2 plus 7, they don't get any pluses to their rolls for this fog of war. And it's a 4. You gain 1 scout. Well, that's the first time we had a scouts. Scouts, I'll look it up before I use it, but I believe that I get to re-roll a die if I use the scout. Okay, envelopment check. There's no 3 times at any. I have, in fact, they got more than me. 13 and 9. Okay, determine the battle plan quantities. It's 1 for us, 2 for them. Of course, they're static. They don't get battle plans. Only infantry and cavalry up there get it. So we get 1 battle plan. And what will we do? Okay, we're going to give this to these guys here. They're going to do a flank. If in column no roll, they're going to advance and then do attack. And these other guys will do one of these. Okay, so the enemy, so let me see what we got here. Select the inside counters, didn't do that. Place the French forces, I already did. Place enemy forces. Inside activation. Napoleon is not in this battle, so I was not eligible to draw any insights. Draw and assign enemy battle plans. Well, as I explained, there's none that can be assigned to them. Resolve the enemy battle plans. Okay. So the first thing they're going to do is neither one of them can advance. The combat is 0 to 1, except for the cannons. The cannons shoot over, so they're going to roll 4 on a 4 or less for their hits. And an 8, so they missed. Okay, now resolve the French battle plans. Okay, these guys are going to march, and these guys are going to march, and these guys are going to go. If in column they're going to advance, they're going to advance. And then they're going to attack. Okay, there was no roll for that. They're in column. Their attack, their attack is a 5, and they got a 9, and so they missed. Oh, I forgot to do something on that 4, where I got the scout. It tells us that there's going to be 4 battle turns. This one was used. Okay. That wasn't very good, was it? No route check. All right, so we're going to advance the battle turn. Again, they get no battle plans. What are we going to do here with these? I'm going to use that one. We're going to use it right off the way. It's formation, no roll. We'll double check the rule book, because I've never used this one before. Okay, since this is, this gets set off to the side because it's going to involve all of the units when I get a chance to use it. And I can use it anytime during the French or, enemy or the French activations. And so, they're going to be attacking. Their cannon is up there. We're going to do the cannon the farthest way first. And the cannon misses. So then we got the fortification's going to be shooting at this guy. It's got to be a 0 or 1 for the fortification to shoot. And they miss. Okay, so he's going to advance this guy. Advance this guy. And he's going to use these to turn all 3 of them in the line formation. And that's the end of the battle roll. That's number 2. Now we're down to number 2. All right, let's see what we're going to do. They don't get any. I get 1. Yeah, I might have messed up. We're going to do this. We're going to do this engage here. We're going to do it with him. Okay, if it's not, he is in column, so I have to vote for activation. Activation is 6 or below. He's not in, because he's not in column. And he misses it. And so he's done. So he's going to activate 6. And he activates and he's going to be firing. And he hits him. Now he's going to roll for activation. And he misses. Okay. Down to the last one here, gang. I should have bought another thing. Okay. Okay, we're going to put them in here. So he's going to, oh, yeah, they both missed. Did I do them? No, I didn't. Okay. So here comes the enemy shooting from the cannon, and he misses. Shooting from the garrison, and he misses. It's a good thing he's injured. Okay. This guy's going to try to activate. He's got to roll, though, because of that 6. And he's got a 10. He misses the activations are killing me here. Okay. So this guy is in the line. He's going to use this command here, fire. If line, no roll, attack. So he's going to fire. 6, and he misses. He's going to fire. 3, and he hits, and that guy's gone. He goes into the reinforcement pool. But that leaves that cannon there, so everybody's not done. So again, we're in trauma. We got to go into the withdrawal. And then we got to roll the dice on this withdrawal chart here. It's a 10. It's in camp. Let's check the rules. Okay. In camp rules say, return the Napoleon counter if present, and all the remaining forces to the campaign's map battle area. Do not start a new battle for the area during this campaign step. Well, that sucks. Okay, I have taken all them back, and I brought down the forces from that second battle in Savona that we needed to take care of. And man, I want to buy another battle plan when I get to there. So now we're doing fog of war again. They don't get no pluses. And it's a 4 again. And that's the 4. Oh boy, and I get another scout, and I didn't use the first scout last time, so I don't know if that stays on there or not, and I'm going to count that it does since I didn't use it. And I'll have to look up scouts at a point in time. All right, Noel, determine the battle plan quantities 1 and 2 again. They're going to get 2 this time. Okay. Select the inside counters. I ain't going to buy no additional. 1, select the inside counters. I didn't bring. Place the French forces. Okay, I've got to get the going. Now I placed the forces grid. Now we're going to battle turns. The inside activation is no. Select and place the inside, or place the French battle plans. Okay. Time to look something up again. Okay, they're doing the flank, and they're going to give it to this guy right here. He's going to get 2 advances and then an attack. Now we're going to draw for the enemy battle plans. We'll be drawn for these 2 6s here, not the cavalry. So I didn't do the cavalry down here. So run this fellow out. Let's see what we got. Closing. If infantry, no roll. Column advance. Shock 3 attack. Okay, and then we got forward. If column, no roll. Advance 1. Switch to line and attack. Okay, we already did so we're going to resolve. I already drew and assigned the enemy. We're going to resolve the enemy battle plans. Okay. Now the first one here, he's just going to do it. He's going to advance. Wow, that looks like, I think they can go 2. Let me check that. Okay, so they said they can advance 2, but they're not going to, that they're going to have to, they don't want to move into there. These are going to go, these guys are going to go infantry, no roll, column, advance, shock 3, attack. There's no shock. No attack because it's 0-1. They go back in the cup. Okay. Okay, they're taking him. This is only column. He advances. He advances. Does a shock on this one here. It's 5. So the shock has got to be 5 or less, because his thing is shock -3. So it's 2 or less. And they got it. Are you kidding me? So he doesn't get no effect on that, but then they attack. Okay, and they're already activated, so it's 7 or less. And they got the 7. So they're flipping him over. Okay. These guys, Have to roll to activate, I think. Let me check here. Those guys can't do anything. That guy's going to be stuck up there by his own. Okay. So we're going to bring the cavalry up. No, we're not going to bring the cavalry up yet. We're going to bring them up this time. That brings the end of the first battle. Or was that the second battle? So we're down to 2. Okay. Okay, we're going to take this chart, this one for the cavalry this time. We've got to draw 2 for them. Officers, all enemies get +3 on their activation rolls. Well, that's going to help them out. Okay. Volley. If line, no roll. This doesn't look good. And this one here is wheel. Cavalry, advance. Advance. Line. Infantry attack is cavalry. So this is cavalry. They're going to go in there and have to do a shock test on him. Okay. So this will be the first one that moves. And what's it say? It's going to say if line, no roll. Okay. So but he isn't. And this is +3 on their activation rolls. Yeah, so their activation's 6, so it's 9. And he's activated. Timeout. This one is really hard to read. Well, I figured that out. That one that I pulled out of the cup was a French one, so I got to do another one for these guys. Okay, and this says forward if column no roll, advance 1, line attack. Okay, so here they go. They're going in here. They're going in the line. Now they're in here with melee, so these guys got to do a shock check. There's no plus or minus on that shock. 9, and he missed it. Oh boy. So he suffers a hit because of that. Now they're going to attack with their 5. And they hit, and he is gone. That was disastrous. Disastrous. Next one probably won't be any better. Okay, so we're going to, these guys are just going to fire right here, or they're melee. And he was melee too, so I should have, okay, so there's +3, +3, so it's a 6-3 on his attack this time. It's a 7, got saved on that. Now for this cavalry one, they're going in here. That one's back in the bucket. Oh, they had to roll activation. Activation +3 is 10, so there was no roll needed. Okay. What this says is cavalry advance. Then they switch to the line. These guys got to do a shock now. and they passed the shock, but now they're going to attack with a 6 melee. They're going to attack with a 9-6. It's a 4. So they got 2 hits. Oh, yeah, 9-6. So they got 2 hits. So this guy is going down twice, and he's gone. What a disaster! What a disaster! Okay. And okay, so now we got these guys here. These are Calvary Charge only. Okay, so they just disrupted everything they were going to do. So here, they're going to advance. Shock -3. So that's 2. He takes a hit. And then attack. Melee. 9-6. 10. Go figure. Go figure. 1. Okay, they're just going to be attacking. They're going to be doing the melee. If they live that long. Let's see what these guys are going to do. He's getting a melee. Close ranks. Ignore the first hit inflicted by the enemy. And assault cavalry. Advance 1. Line attack. They're in there. Alright, so here they go. These guys are melee right here. They have to activate with their 4. They activated, so they're 6-3 on their melee attack, and they get a 5. They're done. Okay, these guys are they have to roll for activation 4, and they roll and they get it. My goodness, what bad rolling I'm doing. Ha! Guys are getting a good laugh out of this one. Okay, they advance. They go to line. They cause a shock. Oh, that was my cavalry guy. He was dead last time. It's over. It is over. The battle is over. Okay. Let me do a quick review of when I do this nasty return to the battle. But yeah. Okay, I brought those enemy troops back over here to Savona, where they started from. That was a disaster for Napoleon's forces that time. Okay, so the next thing we do is we're going to force marches. Now I have to pay for these forced marches, and so we're going to bring this one guy back into here. And we're going to bring this guy down here. That's 2. And we're going to bring one more. Let's see what we got. 6-5. That's 3. That's going to take me down to 1 supply point. Okay. Forced march. Now we're going to resolve battles again. So that's this battle right here. All right. So we're going back over there again. Okay, if I had forced march that guy back down, there wouldn't be this battle here, but I didn't want to give away that town that so early, so it's going to be up to him. Now, we're going to do the fog of war. They have 2 supply points, so they get nothing extra. This is a 1. So that means the battle turns is going to be 2 this time. Okay, and if Napoleon is present, select 1 insight. Well, I got them 2 scouts, so I better be using them this time. All right, so I'm going to get 1. Let's see what we can do with 1. Okay, they're going to be fired with their cannon with a 4, and they hit. My God, the luck of them! This is unbelievable. All right, they're in column, so we don't have to roll for activation. We're rolling 2 or 1, 2, and that one's done. Now we're down to number 1. Okay, and so let me get another okay, they're going to take that flank one again. Okay, here comes the cannons rolling. It's been a bad night for rolling. It's 9, they missed this time. Okay, he's going 1, 2, shock, -3. It's got to be a 1 for them to survive that shock. And it's a 10, and they're gone. Okay. So we're going to be taking him back over to the other board. Okay, so we now resolve the battles in that step. Okay. Now we're going to French resupply. I get 3, plus I get 3 for every city that I hold. So 1, 2, 3, that's 9, 12, and I got 1 is, so I have 13 supply. Okay, I don't have anybody, I do have 1 that's out there wounded right now. So we're going to be fixing him with, I think it's 2 to fix him. Let me check. Okay, so I paid 2 supply points to flip this guy back up, restore this guy to full health. Now I have 11 left, and I want to buy some troops. And this, I can buy over here at the cost of their attack rate. I'd like to buy this 8, but I think having a couple troops is more better than having 1. So let's see what I got over here anyway. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy this cannon. We didn't make a recruit this cannon. We didn't make a mistake this time, so you don't have to stay up there. And we're going to buy this guy. So that's 11. You ignore the superscripts when you're doing it. So I used all of them up, and not feeling really good. So we're going to put Kilmaine, who just had his beat to death a little bit ago there. And we're going to put this cannon up here with them. And that ends the French turn. Okay, so now we're going into enemy orders. That's on this chart here. I'm going to be rolling for every place that they have a city. Roll for groups of 3 or more faces in the same area. I say, oh, that's not only the city, that's this one here. So we're going to start with this one right here. Okay. They have 2. 1 and 2 supply. There's a +1 on rolls, and it costs them 1 supply. point. And they get a +1 on their rolls. So 2 + 1 is 3. They're in a hold. Okay, so we'll go from the top ones up here. That's a 2. It says enemy held objective. I think I'm going to look, but I believe it's the one with the lowest war value. Cool. Now it says move towards enemy held objective. Okay, the closest. They're there, and that's there. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll determine which way he's moving. 3. So he's moving in the turbine. Just put him over here. Then we'll do these guys right here. This guy's by himself because it's only going to be 3 or okay, but we're doing this group of 3 here. And they're at 8. A French held objective. You know, this was not French. This was one towards an enemy held objective, which is these are down here. Okay, because this guy's moving towards a French objective. Move the group 1 area to the closest French directive towards the French occupied objective area that has the lowest total combat value. All right, I'm sure it's going to be these guys here. They got a 10. I can see 13 right off the bat. So they're going up into there. They didn't like that last loss they had. Okay, now these guys here. It's an 8 again. It's the same thing. French objective. So here they come. We're going to have to get some troops up there that we're going to be resolving battles. Now we got this one lonely guy out here. That's a 2 + 1 is 3. He's holding. Okay, now we're going to do these guys. 4, and he's holding. These guys here. 8. To a French held objective. But the lowest, they got 15. 9 is 24. They have 8, 11, 16, 20. So he's going up this way. Where's there? They can't join together yet. Same company, but they can't join together because of this 3. All right, now these gentlemen here. 1 + 1 is 2. They're going towards a enemy held objective. That's right here. Okay, because this is an enemy held objective here. So this recruit down here is a 6 + 1 is 7. It's random. So we're going to go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way around. 1. So he's going into Genoa. Then we got these group down here. 1 + 1 is 2. It's moving towards an enemy held objective. So the first close, that one is up there. Then we'll move that guy up there. And he's moving towards an enemy objective. He's going down to that one. Okay, so that was the enemy orders. Now we've got to resolve battles, and we got a pretty big battle going to happen up here. Napoleon's really afraid of that one. Okay, let me pause it, get the troops moved over there, and then we'll... Okay, I hope I don't forget to use those scouts this time. All right, so we're going to roll for the fog of war. They have 2, no, they have 1, so they're not going to get anything on their roll. Fog of war is 9. So that means it's going to be 3 on the battle turns. And 9, inflict 1 hit on your forces in 1 random French occupied city. Oh. So they got 2. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's in Nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10. 3. That's this guy here. There's the random hit. Okay, so that was the fog of war. That wasn't cool, was it? All right, no select insights. Place the French forces. We did this. No insight activation. Select and place the French battle plan. So I only get 1. So better make sure that this is going to be a good one. No, for the time being, it's not going to. Oh yeah, we are going to use 1. Where is it at? On the cannon here. Okay. Now they're going to get 2. Trying to recapture Milan there. And we're the strongest guys get it, so the 6s will get it. No, the 7's going to get up on the well struck. All enemies get +3, 0 when attacking. That's these guys. Melee. And wheel. There's no cavalry out here, so it goes back in the cup. Okay. Resolve the enemy battle plans. Okay, so they're going to move down. They're going to move. They're going to move. They're going to move. What's this guy do? Advance 1. And go to line. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Doing all of this moving, I didn't activate anybody. Okay, activating 6. Any movement. Activating 5. And he's moving. Activating 4. He's staying in place. Activating the 7. He's staying in place. Activating that 5. He's staying in place. And this is no roll if in column. No, if in line, no roll. And he's staying in place. So that goes there. So got all this +3 on their hits is not going to help them. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, cannon, only cannon, no roll. It's +2, 1, so he's going to be doing 7, 1. And he hits, and it goes to the lowest one in the closest region, and that'll be him, so he takes the hit. You know, and I think that's all we want to do this battle. We're slow. We got a lot to have the cannon do a lot of work this time. All right, so that's getting us down to 2 battles. All right, this one's dead. Okay, place the French battle plans, and that's going to be the cannon again.
the officers again. All enemies get +3 on activation rolls. Oh, they could have used that one last time, couldn't they? In wedge, column advance and attack 2+2, 0 to 1 in line. We just want to do that one right there. Okay, so the French, that's +3 in activation rolls. Activation's a 4. He was going to move, and he moves in. Activation's 9. And he missed it. Woof! Okay. And he's 5. So he can advance if column with no roll. I've been cheating him a little bit. No roll. All right. Let's see what we got going here. They don't want to move up. So we better sacrifice one of our guys here. Column advance attack. In the line. He's going column. He's going into line. But he has to. He's going to need a 9. Oh, he missed it, so he doesn't come up. He missed his activation. Big boost there. So all the activations are done. Okay, so the cannon's going off. 7-1. It's a 5, and he's gone. Okay, we're going down to one more roll. One more battle. This is going to stay right there with him. If they're in column, they can advance 2 and attack with no roll. But they might get one of those other really good ones too. And they did. All enemies get a +3 on activation rolls. Well, they're all in column anyway, so that's not going to help them too much. Closing. If infantry, no roll. Column advance, shock 3 attack. That one's not going to get them close enough for a shock 3. Really messing up what I'm thinking here. I should have put that one on here, right? Because this guy could go 2 and attack and get into melee and do a shock. Assault. If cavalry, there's no cavalry, so it goes back. All right. So this guy's going to, if infantry, no roll. Column, advance, shock. Done. Didn't get it because I screwed it up for them. Okay, so they're going 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, shock. It's 5. And he survived it. But now they get to attack on a 2. He missed it. Okay, here's the cannon. 2, and he's a 3, 7, 1, so he's getting 1 hit. He gets it on the closest guy, so it's this guy. Oh, and he can't shoot the guys in melee. So he has to shoot at the lowest value on line P. This guy here. Okay, then he's going to try to activate with his 6. Can he? Yeah, he's not in line. So he needs to activate with a 6. And he missed it. Here we are going to the withdrawal board again. Nine. We're encampment again. I'm going to read it one more time, but I believe it says everybody goes back. In camp, return Napoleon Connor. Do not start a new battle for this area during this campaign step. So everybody's going back to the board. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, we're back up here. Napoleon, the French are still have that objective. So now we're going to enemy resupply. Okay, let me get over here a little bit so I can read. Resupply. Roll for each enemy held city. So we'll start up there with this one here. And it's 9. They get 3 supply points. Taking them up to 4. And then we'll go down here, mount it on. That's a 3. They get 1 reinforcement out of the reinforcement cup. And they're getting another garrison. Holy mackerel. This is going to be a tough city to take. One quick time while I find it. Make sure I'm... Okay, my friends. I believe that ends turn 2. May 1796. Napoleon made some ground. Did get one city. He got Milan up there. He's got these 2 big objectives to get before the end of all of this. But he's lost a lot of guys too, so he's hurting a little bit. He's going to have to be doing a lot better. So go down there and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And push us out in the social media channels. Get this game and our channel more attention out there in the world. So this is SoCal Saber. Stay and take care of yourself. Thanks for stopping by. Be kind to each other and stay safe.